Well, it is everybody's favorite time of the year again where news starts leaking out of EA and we get new information on the new Madden or the new College Football 27. Everything sounds great. Everything looks great. Everybody gets really excited. And then we're let down. College Football 25 was a game that I gave a lot of grace to. I was like, look, this is the first year. This is year one. This is the base. This is the foundation that they're going to build off of. I gave them a lot of grace. I thought that was a fun game. It had a lot of issues, but it was at least fun. College Football 26, I remember I was slandering the hell out that game when it first came out. I played it a lot over this past year, and I do feel like it's gotten better as more updates have come out, but I still feel like in some capacity this was a step backwards. I had a popular video called that, but I do feel like 26 was a step backwards. So coming into 27, look, the honeymoon phase is over. I don't really have a lot of faith in EA right now. I mean, some of this information does sound well, but we'll get to that in a second. Video games being $70, I've been debating if I'm gonna pre-order it or if I'm gonna buy it day one or not. I am, most likely. My thought process is, and what my reasoning that I'm telling myself so I feel better when I look in the mirror is, I'm a content creator, so I'm gonna make content, but if you guys wanna see the new information that's coming out, we've had a leak a few days ago or weeks ago from like the Xbox store. That information at this point is kind of old, the internet moves fast, but Amazon just had a huge leak, at least from what I'm seeing. I'm recording this video on Sunday. They just had a huge leak about a PC version of College Football 27 that I believe EA themselves listed on Amazon, and it gave a lot of interesting information. All right, so we're going to skip over this description part. This description is pretty much just a summary of everything we're already about to read. So let's just jump down to the Dynasty portion. All new Dynasty blueprints puts you in control of your program's future. Navigate athletic director expectations and use Dynasty points for recruiting, NIL, staff, and facilities to build your college football powerhouse. The theme for this overall video, which you're probably going to see as I go through these one by one, it all sounds great. Looks great, but I know EA. I've been playing these games for a long time. I've said this in some of my other videos. EA has some of the best marketing in the video game industry. They will sell you something that will sound amazing, and then as soon as you get it, you like, what the hell is this? So if you're younger and you're watching this video, please listen to the old man. I know I'm old to some people at this point, but don't believe EA marketing until you actually play the game yourself. Everything they're saying, take it with a grain of salt. So navigate athletic director expectations. I'm gonna assume that's basically like the current goals that you have for your coach. Like, oh, you go to this school, your goals for the year is to win 8 games. Your goal is to get a bowl win. Maybe it's to have a top 20 offense in the league or the nation, a top 20 defense in the nation. At least that's what I'm guessing just going off of this. Using your Dynasty points for recruiting, NIL, staff, and facilities. That has my interest, because what if you're using these new Dynasty points for all of that stuff? I'm gonna assume the way that your character grows is completely different. Like, do you have just set funds to the side? The NIL thing already, I've been wondering for years how they were going to implement NIL. I don't want to just have free agency for players, but that's kind of what it is today in real life. So I guess that's the route that they're going. I also just hope that recruiting is harder, because recruiting for the last 2 games, 25 and 26, has been really easy. Like for me, when I'm a 1-star prestige program, I'm still able to get 5-star recruits and 4-star recruits, because for some reason, it's some high-ranking players that just don't get recruited at all. So sometimes if I'm playing as a school like Akron, I can still get the number 24 overall player in the country, because by week 7, nobody's really recruiting him. Nobody's giving him a scholarship except for me. So now I have a random 5-star on my team. That type of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I personally need recruiting to be harder. I feel like it's extremely easy. Even the transfer portal is kind of annoying sometimes, but still overall, I feel like it's pretty simple and pretty easy to flip your team in an instant. Now, when it comes to the staff, I feel like the coaching carousel on College Football 26 is completely boring. I hate the layout of all that stuff. And I also hate that it's like you don't get certain job offers. Like if I'm one of the top coaches in the country and I'm leaving my school, even if I don't get an offer, I should still be able to go to pretty much any school that I want to. In real life, I'm a graduate from Old Dominion University, and when I'm playing this game, sometimes I want to start as a coordinator at a Georgia or Ohio State so I can get some coaching points and stuff, and then I want to go to a smaller program and build it. I never get an offer from Old Dominion. And it seems like they fire their coach every other year, or at least their coach leaves every other year. And if I wanted to, I should be able to reach out to them like, hey, I want to come to your school. So the whole staff thing, I need them to overhaul that. completely. When I play Dynasty, I like playing at smaller schools, and I hate when I'm playing as a smaller school and I'm a 1-star school, and then I build them up throughout the years, and now we're 4-5-star schools, and I'm still playing in this small ass stadium. I should be able to upgrade my stadium so I can fit more people. Now, I don't know if it's a licensing issue, if the real life stadium doesn't want this video game to make changes to their stadium. I don't know, but I feel like something needs to change. I can't wait to see more of a deep dive in what they mean by you can use your Dynasty points to upgrade your facilities. What does that mean? Road to Glory. Define your path on Road to Glory and experience new customization options and positions as you build your player, earn NIL deals, chase the Heisman, develop your draft stock, and raise your legacy score with each decision you make. Road to Glory is boring as hell. I hate almost everything about it. Like back in the day, Road to Glory was so much fun. Like back in the day, you actually played full high school games as you built your status and became a 3, 4, or 5-star recruit. Whoever did this last year's game where you only had moments throughout the game, fire them. Dumb as hell. I also don't understand how you have Road to Glory and you lose the amount of positions that you can play. Okay, that's the thing with EA. They have all these features 10, 15 years ago. They bring them back and they bring them back worse. Like back in the day, if I wanted to be a left tackle and play Road to Glory, I could do that. I would hope you could pick almost any position you want. If I wanted to be a kicker, I should be able to be a kicker. But everything about this mode is terrible. Like the play calling is always terrible. If I'm a quarterback, we want to run the ball every play. If I'm playing running back, we want to throw the ball every play. And every time they throw me the ball, it's the worst lob you've ever seen in your life. The menu layout is terrible. It's boring. Like back in the day on NCAA 06, you would actually move from dorm to dorm as you grow up and you grow older. Like your dorm, your freshman year is different than what you'll have your junior and senior year. Like back on the old Madden NFL 06, the superstar mode, like you would have different cribs as you go throughout your career. This is just flat. Road to Glory needs a lot of work. It's a very popular mode. Bring back high school games, like full high school games. That's an easy layup, but I'm kind of nervous because they don't mention that, but we gotta wait and see in a few weeks or whatever. Mascot Mashup is another game mode that was in the game years ago that they're finally bringing back. Play as your favorite mascot in Mascot Mashup, collect over 120 larger than life icons, and bring the chaos to wild 11-on-11 matchups, packed with over-the-top celebrations and mascot antics fueled by pure school spirit. This is a game mode that I feel like it should have just already been in there, even though I'm not gonna play it that much. I used to play this when I was a kid. I'm in my 30s now. It was a game mode that I feel like it should have just been there in general. I don't understand why they took it out in the first place. It's better that it's at least in the game to give people the option if they want to play. It's not mandatory, obviously, but it's just EA. They do this thing constantly where they take away features that's been in the game 15 years ago, and then they bring them back like they want you to pat them on the back or something. Storytelling and presentation fill every moment of game day and experience college football at its heights. Dynamic weather, thank God. Expanded pageantry and a new broadcast package delivers deeper immersion as dynamic storytelling connects your journey to the sights, sounds, and stakes of Saturday. Again, this is one of those things that it sounds good, but I need to see it executed. Within the last year, I made a wish list video about some of the things that I want in the upcoming College Football 27 game, and one of the things that I wanted the most was dynamic weather. Because to me, that's really cool, and I feel like in the year of 2026, especially in modern day video games, that should just be there already. One of my favorite features of last year's game is the dynamic lighting. It's really cool when you're playing a game and when you start off in the first quarter, it's sunlight. And then in the second quarter, you see more shadows. And then by the third and the fourth quarter, it might even be nighttime. That's really cool. I'm not even asking them to go to certain heights, like you're playing the game, but then you're walking up to the line of scrimmage and then it just starts raining. I'm not even saying they gotta do that. But if it's like sunny in the first quarter, and then we see in the second quarter it gets dark and cloudy, and then by the third quarter it's raining, that's a win for me. And then they're saying expanded pageantry and new broadcast package. What I'm assuming what they're saying with that is, it's been a rumor, I think it's actually officially leaked, that Heisman ceremonies are going to be back in the game. And I've seen some people complaining like, whoa, we're only going to watch it one time, but then you're going to skip it. It should be there just to have. Will I watch the Heisman ceremony every single year? Probably not, but if it's my player and he's one of the nominees, I'll probably watch it. But again, that's just something that brings you into this world and something that's just cool. it should be there. For the final gameplay portion, it says, turn every touch into a highlight. Feel the difference of the standout athletes impacting every play, from smarter route running and coverage to explosive wide receiver defensive back battles, while more streamlined, customizable pre-play adjustments fuel strategic and electric on-field action. That all sounds great. We gotta wait and see. I felt like one of the things that annoyed me about College Football 26 is that I felt like it was slower than College Football 25. Like 25, I remember like my running back would like burst through the offensive line and I'll break away for like an 80-yard run. And it's like through updates with College Football 26, you can do that now, but it still just feels a tad bit slower. And people have been arguing online about a bunch of different things. People are arguing about presentation, they're arguing about the equipment. Shout out to all the equipment bros that want dangling mouthpieces and stuff like that. I am a Dynasty in gameplay, bro. Gameplay is terrible. Blocking has been an issue in college football, not even just college football. Blocking has been an issue in EA games for over a decade at this point. You have so many plays where your players have no idea what they have going on. And I know some people can be like, well, you got to select the blocking assignment. You got. I get that. And I do that from time to time, but it's like, yo, I can't do anything if my player doesn't have a proper animation to block somebody. It's multiple times where they just watch the player run right by them. I don't even get an attempted block animation. I don't even get one of them BS cut block animations. Nothing. They just let the dude run right by him. Zone coverage is terrible. On offense, whenever you throw the ball, if your receiver jumps up in the air to try to catch the ball, you already know 9 times out of 10, automatic drop. I don't know about y'all, but I have this annoying thing when I'm playing this game, and it's like my players purposely get in my way and I'm constantly running into the back of my own players. It's really annoying to me. So whenever they do the deep dive, I'm sure they're going to say everything that we want to hear. Oh my God, the blocking in this game has been so much improved. We got this new technology. The way that your defensive players react during pass situations and the zone coverage, everything's been improved. You get the game, and then they're gonna say, oh, well, you gotta wait for more updates. Even something as simple as recovering a fumble. Recovering fumbles in EA football games for over the last 10 to 15 years have been terrible. Like, I've had players directly right in front of the ball and they just dive right over it. It's so many simple aspects of football that I feel like should just, in 2026, bro. I remember when I was a kid, I was playing these games back in like 2007, and I was just like, man, when we get this next generation console, I could just only imagine what it's gonna be like. Fast forward 15 plus years later, this stuff is still trash. So gameplay, unfortunately, I don't care what they go put out in their little blogs that they're gonna do. You won't know how gameplay is until you actually play it. And also, don't believe a lot of these college football influencers and some of these major channels that get flown out to go to EA and play these games early. They are lying to you people. They do not care. They are not going to sit there and tell the truth because they want to keep getting flown out by EA. EA is never going to invite me. I guess I don't talk enough about their game and on this channel in general, but I'm definitely probably one of the many negative channels that talk about College Football 27 or college football games in general. Do not believe these influencers. Again, with all this stuff, take everything with a grain of salt. You don't even have to come here. Just be careful who you're listening to. If they are getting flown out by EA and they're getting all this stuff, they have no reason to give you honest feedback of what they like and what they don't like. They're going to say, oh man, this is improved. This is improved because they want to get flown out next year. I got to get ready to go to work and I feel like this is making me angry. It's so, bro, I've been playing these games for so long and it's the same thing every single year, bro. I was playing these games at elementary school. I'm 32 years old. It's the same damn thing, the same damn complaints that I had 10 years ago. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are you guys' thoughts? Are you excited for this upcoming College Football 27? Are you like me? Are you just waiting to see? Take everything with a grain of salt. We do not trust EA. I hope they pull it off. I hope they give us the game that we always wanted, but come on. They have look at their track record over the years. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. As always, remember to tell somebody that you love them. Until next time. See you in the next life.